Just obviously 4 fights on TV. I'm joined by Eddie Hearn. Busy night?
Yes, loads of drama, loads of talking points. Great night.
What's the highlight for you?
I thought Fowler Fitzgerald was an incredible fight. I mean, I thought like, especially the first half, I thought like the skill levels were, you know, the jabs were, and then obviously it warmed up. The 10th round was just crazy. I thought it was a huge win for Scott Fitzgerald. You know, very disappointing for Fowler. You know, I have a lot of respect for him. He absolutely lives the sport of boxing. He'll be back, but it'll hurt him a lot. And you know, he's got to rebuild and come again.
What did you make of the scorecards given it to one of the scorecards given it to Fowler?
No, I couldn't really see that. I mean,
with the knockdown, it was
maybe
it was
one. Yeah, one. I mean, two, not really. One round either way. Draw I could see, but I probably had it all square going into the last. Maybe one, like max one up to Fowler. And then obviously with a knockdown, it gives it a round to fit. So I think the right man won.
I was very surprised with well, I know obviously Fowler was the favourite going into it, but I was very surprised with Fitzgerald's performance. Were you
boxed
yourself?
Really well. Yeah, he told me what he was going to do, and he did it. He boxed really well. His jab was excellent. He traded on the inside at times. His body shots was great. I think he slowed Fowler down. He hurt him a couple of times in the fight. The knockdown, Fowler was hurt, but I think it's a lot of tiredness as well, and obviously a lot of tiredness from Fitzgerald because he couldn't really finish him. He celebrated like mad. He did like Joshua when he knocked down Klitschko and completely used all his energy. So, but it's a massive, massive moment for
him. Obviously, a big incident in the night. David Price with the bite. What were your thoughts on that?
Madness. I mean, I don't know why he did it because I think one more round, Kash would have had a chance in that fight. But obviously, he got hurt with a big body shot. And I think he looked for a way out, and obviously it might be costing him his purse as well.
But there was talk ringside that he not just been bitten once, but
twice.
It was. Well, I heard 3 times.
Did you? I know twice, but maybe, maybe 3 times.
On the shoulder as well. So
maybe, but you know, I think that's a classic case of someone looking for a way out of the fight.
What next for David? And
he's had 2 wins. You know, 2 strange wins. One was a potential early stoppage. And the other one was a bite in disqualification. But he's there. He'll be looking at the winner of Allen against Lucas Brown and other big fights as well.
But like you say, you know, a win's a win. You see the response that he's got in here. You know, he got 8,000 in here tonight. Yeah. Unbelievable response for him.
He's a very popular guy, and he's a heavyweight. Well, his performance weren't great, but it was solid. There's a lot of pressure on him every time he fights. I mean, especially coming back to Liverpool. So you know, he's got a bit of momentum, and I'm sure he'll be in a big fight.
Is there always that kind of risk of him dipping out, sort of 4th round onwards?
Yeah, I think that's what was happening tonight. Yeah. And that's why I think Kash Ali's crazy, because if he would have stuck with it, I think he could have had a chance in the fight.
Liam Smith, very
performance. Yeah, it's just, I mean, he was a world-class fighter against a very good domestic fighter. Sam tried his best, but he just couldn't deal with the skills of Liam Smith, and you know, he'll be in a big fight at the end of the summer.
Okay, so in terms of time frames of him, obviously his ambitions are to get to world elite level.
Yeah, he's been there. You know, he's been there. I think he has another fight, and you know, the likes of Jesse Vargas, Sergio Garcia, Kell Brook. They're all big fights that could happen at the end of the summer.
I just want to get your thoughts just finally to finish off. I know there's a bit of sort of talk about, you know, Pulev and the incidents in the press and stuff with the female reporter and all this going on. What are your kind of thoughts on that? And because obviously he's mandatory, isn't he, for Joshua at the minute?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I've seen videos of her at the after party. I mean, like, you know, but he should. For me, and I know absolutely nothing about the background of it, or I haven't even read about it. He shouldn't have done it. I mean, you just don't do that. You know. So
again, it's just another bizarre one.
You can't really defend it. You know, whatever happened at an after party or wherever she was, I don't know. But you can't defend that. I mean, you know. But anyway,
given the profile as well and his position, as I say, with being mandatory. But listen, I know it's late here at the Liverpool Arena, but good man.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks, Ed.
This is the last one, yeah.